sometimes I have to remind myself to empty myself, to release some things that no longer serve me or that have never served me. But as I evolve, as you evolve and become more self aware, you begin to realize things that you have held on to, that you react to, that you speak about, that you act out, that do not and have never served you. Sometimes you have overwhelmed yourself with things that you don't realize outside of yourself that you have been fueling yourself with, and it's time to just release it. I associate emptying myself with getting reconnected with my inner peace, with my truest, higher self, with the universe, God, source, energy, and life. And so we must empty ourselves from the distractions. And so in this moment, set aside your name. Yes, set aside your name. It might sound crazy, but just set aside your name. We're gonna take that identity of who you are, Laura, and I'm gonna put my name to the side. Set aside your age. I'm ageless. You're ageless. All right, flawless and ageless. Set aside your title, your job title, description, your roles you play, mom, wife. Set aside what's happening in the world today. Set that aside. We're not thinking about anything outside of ourselves in this moment. And as we set those things aside, your name, your age, where you live, where you were born, set that aside, your title. As we set that aside and the things of the world, and we're just here. Are you still breathing? Are you still living? Are you smiling? Are you still here with me? Excuse my language, but it's a fucking freeing feeling to just be. But I do this before bed, and I lay in bed and I have that conversation and surrendering to God, the universe, source energy, whatever you call your higher power and creator. And I just begin to empty myself. And we are human beings. Our human nature gets caught up in ego and material things and the ways of the world. But in being, just be. Like you felt it. You're here. In between the gaps, stillness, inner peace. Being, your spiritual nature. That's a beautiful thing to kind of try to reconnect as much as possible. I'm like, stay here within the joy and the spark of happiness and love. That's what I like to hold on to. And so every night before bed, I empty myself and I ask and I surrender. And I'm like, empty me of all the things that does not serve me. Empty me of my ego if it is not up to your standards and the messages that I am supposed to be getting across. And fuel me with clarity. Open me up to whatever it is that I'm supposed to be opened up to. Sometimes I don't know the words to say, and I'm just like, empty, 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 empty me. I empty myself and I surrender. I release all things that are not for me. Empty, 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 empty. Right now, after emptying ourselves of the distractions or the ways of the world or whatever thing has been hindering you, now it's time to be mindful of what you're fueling yourself with, of the conversations you're having, of the things that you're speaking out of your mouth. And remember to positively affirm yourself. Remember to speak highly of yourself, speak highly of your life, and speak only of the things that you desire and you want, and you are worthy and deserving of your life. Speak of it, and it will be. It is law. Trust, have faith, have patience, and flow with it. Yes, yes. Thank you for tuning in. I love you. Until next time. Mwah.